We were heading north on Parliament Street and going into the corner that leads onto the Danforth and then across the Bloor Street Viaduct. And we were either clipped or we clipped something. It was, nobody was sure. We ended up throwing from the motorcycle and under the wheels of an SUV. I didn't want to deal with any lawyers, anything. I was very resistant to all of it. And friends and family were pushing me and telling me, because all the paperwork from the insurance company, it was a labyrinth, and we didn't understand it, and they were turning us down for simple things left, right, and center. And it was obvious that I needed some help, and a friend told me to give these guys a shout, and I did. And in retrospect, I'm incredibly glad that I did, because things I wouldn't be sitting here looking like this without their help. Initially, they helped me get through the first amount of the paperwork and made me realize what kind of services were available to me. They, were responsible for so much, from occupational therapist to physiotherapist to having my eyes checked. And I see people on the streets now, and I wouldn't have realized this before the accident, but I realize it now, that I look at them and before I might have thought, oh, he's messed up because of this or that or some marginalization. But now I recognize things like, oh, that person has been in an accident and hasn't had the proper physiotherapy or hasn't had the proper care. And, and now they're dealt, they're basically stuck with whatever infirmity it is for life, And so I was very fortunate that I was able to connect with. I think Neinstein specifically, because I'd heard about people's experience with other lawyers, and it didn't match what my experience with Neinstein. Neinstein always kept me informed, and because that was one of my issues, was I wanted to be in the loop. I didn't want to be in the dark about anything that was happening. They really took care to treat me with respect and dignity, and I definitely would consider the people that helped me at Neinstein, that I dealt with at Neinstein, to be friends. And I felt that I was, that they were in my corner, that we were part of a team together. I felt comfortable.